membership. I had to do with him making a judgment call.
I said yes to the plan, though.
I was going to do what they said yes or no anyways.
And welcome back to Toka Tales.
Thanks.
And so you were bitching for weeks now. We hadn't done that.
And we got it twice now.
That was awesome.
Whether you said so or not.
Right?
Like, subscribe, all that shit, right? Welcome back. So, we have reached the center island. You see a pantheon in front of you. In the center of this pantheon is a throne, and sitting in the throne is a 15-foot tall archon. Obviously dead.
Dead or undead?
Undead. And standing next to it is a 5 to 6 foot tall cloaked creature.
With reversed furry hands?
Apparently.
Or was it the Archon?
No,
that was the little guy. And there's a good 50 to 100 angelic type creatures, all undead, kneeling facing this creature on the throne. So what's the plan, boys?
Do you want to scout ahead? Shit.
Yeah, go on, because I'll start ahead a little bit.
Sorry, guys. I don't have magic.
Be very careful. These are angelic.
So you flying over them?
Yep. And I'm flying up above the range, I hope. So I'm thinking it's high enough above the range.
So, as you come within about 20 feet of them, you start feeling a little bit queasy, so you don't go any closer than 20 feet.
I'll fly up a little bit higher.
Yeah. As long as you're more than 20 feet away from them, you seem to be fine.
And then it starts to feel bad.
When you get close, yeah. And then as you fly up closer, you get to about 20 feet away from the Pantheon, and you start getting that same queasy feeling.
I brought 2 demons to fight with.
Genius.
Holy undead.
That sounds like one hell of a paradox.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. Technically, all of you could do a history check, but it's going to be a high DC because none of you are.
What's the DC?
For a history, it's going to be an 18. For an Arcana, it's a 15.
Nope.
Either way, Phil.
Nope.
Yeah.
Again, this isn't Raja.
Nope.
And they ain't listen.
Raj would have known the answer immediately.
I don't suppose all of these
Doesn't miss too many
angelic
checks.
looking figures count as human, do they?
Celestial.
He's nasty.
Bloodless.
Oh, hold up. A little higher.
Still, if they were human,
Wait,
at least
with
have the
the
plus
failing.
10.
As soon as you're within 20 feet of those pillars,
Yeah, okay. I back up a little bit.
it's all giving off a holy radiant energy.
I go back to them and let them know.
Oh, he lets you know that bad sickly energy.
So it's the plan, boss. Me and him
Fuck if
can't
I
get too
know.
close.
I can try scouting ahead. I can't turn invisible, so.
Am I able to see? Was I able to see? No.
Were you able to catch a better look at 2 figures at least?
Well, he didn't do a perception roll when he was up there.
Oh shit, that's right. I'll go back. Just high enough.
All right, do a perception roll.
Good plan, good plan.
I see shit.
And you can do this at disadvantage because you're within like 40 feet of this thing now.
I can do it with disadvantage.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Just get over a 12.
Oh, I got 18, so it's 22.
Okay. At 22,
Yeah.
yes, this is a heavily damaged Archon whose chest has been ripped apart, and there's no organs left inside of its chest cavity. Holding what looks to be a giant golden staff with what appears to be a blue-green crystal at the top of it, that seems to have like a purple center to it. That's giving off a small glow that seems to be emanating along and resonating with the pillars around it. And standing next to it, the cloaked figure, you can see more detail now. It's a very ornately dressed creature that you've seen the likes of which before. Looks much like someone that back at ACG, that Raja character.
Your boss.
Mm-hmm.
Almost the same coloration too.
Alright, fly back and let them all know about it. Show them
What
all.
was your total?
24.
You do notice though that its eyes seem to have these like, you know when you see a bloodshot eye, right?
Yeah.
And it has like those red veins in it?
Yeah.
It's like that, only these veins have a purplish hue to it.
I fly back over these guys.
That seems to spread past his eyes and through the actual forms of his face.
So they all know. I tell them. I go back and tell them. What I seen.
So what you playing, guys?
Good call, Raja.
We fucked. You go.
Do I have Toka service?
Yeah.
I mean, I could call him if I hear that there's a thing just like him. That's is.
You want to call Raja?
Can I call Raja?
I'll let you grab Raja and RT it over the Toka line.
I'm not gonna do it.
That'd be high enough for him to get the call.
Yep.
I'm not gonna do it unless you don't want me to.
No, go ahead.
All right.
Dude, you're the party leader. Go ahead.
I guess I'll like duck behind a tree and call Raja.
Okay. Ring.
What's up, little guy?
Hey, so I took the two new guys out on a mission.
Yeah, you're still little to me.
It's kind of not going very well. We've reached what I can only assume is like the two big guys who are in control of this whole Undead operation. Oh yeah, but we're dealing with Undead. One of them looks a lot like you.
How much like me?
According to the little guy, same pattern.
Do an intelligence roll for me, Raja.
Cat person, reverse arms, surrounded by undead.
23, I believe.
Okay. You've been playing with this thing for a bit more than the others have, because you've been doing all the business work. Okay. You know that there's a share video feed button where you can see where he is, because you're part of the same company.
I'll tell him what to
Video
do
chat.
and point it that way.
Alright, yeah, I'll point my Tokacom at them.
Zoom that in on that bitch.
Raja sees a plethora of angelic, celestial, undead creatures. Being what he is, he knows right away there is no way in any of the 9 hells you should ever be able to raise a celestial as an undead. And there's an Archon in the fucking center of them all.
Now, Raj's more important question. That little fucker.
You can't quite zoom in on him. There's not that much detail from this distance.
Somebody fly up closer and use mine.
You're not on the call with him right now.
Could hand him the phone.
Yeah, hand me yours. And I'll go.
Wait, except the phone's not going to turn invisible with you. Unless things that he holds turn invisible.
Nope.
But how's mine turn invisible with me then?
Because it was in your
You
possession when you
activated.
turned invisible.
Oh, okay.
So the communicator flies up with them. Okay, make a perception check.
What if I... Well, before we go do that, it's I'm thinking... What if I... try to join the call?
If he called on his communicator, would that
They're-
communicator stay
They're
invisible?
not paying attention enough to really notice a simple gem
Okay.
flying up like that. Don't worry
19.
about it. Okay.
What kind of roll?
As soon as you see this guy, memories come flooding back to you. He's supposed to be dead.
Sorry.
Drop me
But
a
his
token
eyes
point
don't
now.
have the same light. And you can see those cracked energies coming from behind.
Oop, pardon me. God damn. I'm a loaded gun tonight.
I think I'm moving on that side. That's
So
They
you
roll
recognize
with it.
the
Glad I'm
body,
on the
but
opposite side of the table.
something's not right.
I'll drop
Not gonna be
I fly
right.
back towards him, and I'll drop a Toka point, see if it sticks.
I'm sorry, Joe. I know you.
That'll be 50 platinum pieces.
So my money.
I will take it out of the reserves for a Toka point.
Raja told you to drop a token point
Yeah.
right then and there.
I will drop the Toka
Don't
point
even worry about the price.
Okay. You drop a temporary Toka point.
so he can pop in.
So come through, me, big guy.
You and bitch.
Yep.
Okay. You appear. That's a heavy amount of magic.
Oh yeah.
The Archons all turn around. The cloaked figure disappears.
True sight.
Gone. The Archon rises.
Where'd that pussy of yours go?
He raises the staff, holds it out towards you. And I need all the demons to make a Constitution saving throw.
Can I use my chain shield on him? No, I ain't gonna.
Is a wave of radiant energy. I see.
Not 30-20.
Both of you are able to resist the sickening wave of radiant energy as it washes over you. Raja, this does not feel like normal radiant energy. It has its own intelligence to it. This is wrong. These are not undead, but they are undead, but not an undead you recognize.
Right.
It's almost like they're sharing a soul.
Big guys.
Now that you've learned this from Whack to be able to differentiate better.
Makes sense. Archon, where's your friend?
No answer. What are you guys doing?
Nothing I can do right now, so I'm just gonna go invisible and then.
Alright. I know this is leading to a fight, so can I preemptively put a fire charge into my hand?
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, your turn.
How far away? 30 feet? 50 feet?
The Archon?
All of them in John.
Positive fire charge.
20 feet for the first ones. Okay, and then from there, 20 feet away from you are the first ones, and then 10 feet beyond them is the edge of the Parthenon building. Okay, and then you have at the 40-foot mark is the throne in the center.
How much of a reading am I getting off of these guys of how powerful they could be? The little guys. I'm sure fuck big guys off the chart.
Make an Arcana roll.
24. Oh no, 14, sorry. Wrong one.
They are all one
Oh
being.
no, 19. All connected to him. So they are all gonna have a whole lot more hit points than little fuckers than the other ones. How'd you get into this mess?
We took a job. Guy sent us here to clear something out. We went through 2 islands that are now gone because of the little one. All his fault, his idea. 100% him. I did not verify the order or anything. Shush.
Support your teammates.
I
all
know,
the way,
shush.
man.
Right?
Throw me under the bus.
Right?
Oh,
No
shit.
shit.
So yeah, now we're here. I kind of panicked and called you. I apologize. I failed as a leader.
No, you did not. You did the exact right thing. Because now I need to find that fucker.
Friend of yours, I assume.
Thinking it's my dead fucking father. So I'm gonna bury that fucking cunt again. How dumb do I feel like being today?
Oh,
So you all notice that the staff seems to be resonating at a slightly higher thrumming sound with every single thrum that it's giving off.
How far is
Almost
this guy
like it's
away?
building up. 40 feet.
Yep. Motherfucker. This could hurt. Necroball. 15. Everybody make a dex saving throw.
What?
Not you guys. In the center of, so I can clear a path.
What was your total to hit? What's your total casting on that
19.
one? Okay. The necrotic sphere of energy deflects upwards into the sky and dissipates,
Okay.
as if it bounced off of some kind of invisible energy. You can feel the radiant energy circling around this group. What are you two doing?
I can't do nothing right now.
20 feet away.
20 feet away is the first of the
Is
angelic,
that?
and 40 feet to the guy in the center. The
Are
staff.
we still getting that feeling? Am I still getting that feeling? The demon?
As soon as you get close to him, yeah.
No,
You're
I can't
outside
do
the range of it right now.
And
I can't do
make
shit.
It to him.
Oh wait, can I throw my weapon?
I could theoretically make it to him and back if I use my haste. I could run up and punch his staff.
I'm sorry, did I do something wrong?
No. Just trying to figure it out.
And I'm sorry to drag Raja into
It's
this.
okay. Roger would want to get dragged into this.
Should have brought Lucy too.
Ain't gonna help the situation though.
Yeah.
Necro wall up before he casts his fucking whatever the fuck radiant beam or whatever he's gonna use.
Okay.
That's,
So you're casting necrotic wall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try
I'm just
Because I know it's
waiting
coming.
on.
for an action. I'm gonna try throw range 20 feet unhit D4 piercing / poison effect. I know the poison thing I have nothing to do with him probably. Oh no, but
Right.
I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
So that my deck's right.
Yep. Make an attack roll.
7 total.
It glances off of one of them and goes skittering off onto the ground.
It will have no effect on them. The only one we need to concentrate on is that big guy. And with you three, we're not going to hurt him.
Okay. And what are you doing? Because after you go, it's my turn.
Can we get lucid?
Ain't going to help. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Should we leave or.
That would be the smartest thing to do.
You're going to fail your first mission?
No.
And I could go
Oh,
in
sorry,
there.
did I say the wrong thing?
I could go in there and start punching Undead, but
It's not going to do a
So
thing.
what are you going to do? Okay, your movement is what?
with haste 100.
So you could get to the center guy.
Mm-hmm.
What's his staff thingy look like?
About a 10-foot long rod that has about a 2-foot long crystal point at the top of it. And inside of that crystal, like spear point almost, obelisk point, you know, like the quartz crystals you see? Okay. The crystal itself has a bluish green tinge to it. You've seen this like this before. That whole star crystal
Yeah.
that you saw them bring back. But inside of the center of this star crystal, you see a purple shard of crystal, which seems to almost have veins reaching out into the bluish green crystal.
I have enough movement to get there and back with haste.
And each time that crystal throbs, you can see that veins start to glow a little bit.
And what do you think the odds are you're going to be able to rip that out of his hands?
I don't need to rip it out of his hands. I'm going to punch the ever-loving shit out of it.
Good plan.
So you're going to attack the staff, or you're going to attack the thing holding it?
Figure the staff, because it's keeping everyone else. So, I'm going to throw up my haste on my cape.
Okay.
I'm going to...
Make an acrobatics roll if you're going to get to him.
Yeah.
It's going to be a DC 12.
Can
I will
Demon there assist him and have him run towards him and chuck him?
They could alley-oop me into the air.
The demon could follow along with them in a system if you wanted,
They can't get within 20 feet. But otherwise, we're good.
without making a saving throw.
But you're good to help me half the way there without making a saving throw.
It's a circle of protection, so they get disadvantaged to attacking anything within it, and they have to make a saving throw, or they start to feel sick and nauseous and get stunned, possibly.
Fuck it, let's go. Charge him.
All right, so Zeta's booking it with Chain Demon behind him.
Okay, so you're not able to fall at the same speed as him fully, but you can stay pretty close behind him. Make a Constitution saving throw to see how you deal with a Holy Aura.
Not very well. 13.
You're feeling nauseous and sick, but you're just barely high enough to not get disadvantage.
So can he help me with my acrobatics then?
Yep. So that gives you advantage.
I have a feeling you're going to need these.
9.
You skip along the crowd and fall at the stairs of the edge of the Pantheon, at the foot of the Archon.
Fuck.
You have enough movement to get back up, but that's about it.
My 100 movement?
Well, it's half your movement to get back up.
Yep.
It's 40 feet to get to him, plus the falling. Half your movement would be 50 feet at that point.
Okay.
It's okay, you're still hasted for next round.
Yeah,
I'm hasted for 10 rounds.
Exactly.
yeah. You got plenty of time,
Alright.
and you can still make all your attacks
Can I reach his
or
staff?
actions. Yeah.
Alright, then I'm punching the ever-living shit out of his staff. Specifically the crystal on it.
This crystal's 10 feet up.
Oh. Goal was to bust the crystal on it.
Yeah, but you can reach
The
10 feet
hand
up.
holding it's about 6 feet up.
Alright, so I'll punch the shit out of his hand.
Okay.
Alright,
Make an
so
attack roll.
check on number 1.
You have how many attacks?
4 normally, 8 hasted.
So go ahead and roll them all
First
if you
one,
want.
I don't like the sound of that. 22.
That's a hit.
Am I in range of
13.
my chains hitting him?
13.
That's a hit.
13's a hit
Yeah.
on his hand.
Yeah.
7.
No.
Nat 20.
Definitely.
23.
Yep.
Let me write these down.
No, I think you have.
I'm keeping track.
You have 3 more.
So
No, 2 more.
3 more.
They missed 1.
Yeah, but he got an extra hit because of the crit.
Oh, okay.
So you make 3 more rolls.
Got 3
Well,
more.
I've also got my 4 haste attacks.
That's 8
all.
total. So
That's the 8 total. Yeah, regular.
so
regular
you've
4.
done 5 attacks.
Okay.
You got 3 more.
You have 3 more.
18.
Hit.
12.
Hit.
No. 2 base.
Yeah. All right, that's
Yeah,
all of
total
them.
That's all of them. 7?
So that's 7.
7 and a nat 20. So
Well, 7. So roll 7 attacks worth of damage because you missed with 2 of the out of the 8. So
I don't even know how many con saves he needs to make.
I'm not even going to worry about the con saves.
Okay. So,
He's not going to take the poison damage from it because it's poison and he's undead. But
Okay, so
what's the physical damage that you've done to this thing's arm and hand?
alright, so that's oops. So right hand
You see where this is going.
right hand is the fire.
While he's writing that all up, okay, you see him fall flat on
I
his
hit
face,
7,
get up, and
correct?
start beating the crap out of this thing's hand.
Hit 7, correct?
Yeah.
7. That's 9.
What are you doing?
Still trying to get closer.
Okay.
Me too.
Yeah, you're slashing into him.
12,
I can't.
You're gonna try and get closer.
Screw it. Yeah.
All right, make a Constitution saving throw.
11, 6,
13.
You feel sick to your stomach, but you're able to push through it.
7,
You can reach the Archon
Okay.
that he's beating the shit out of its arm.
6.
I have both my weapons, right? Yeah.
You have one of them.
Pick up the other ones I go by.
You didn't say that.
Should have.
And that's plus.
And it went skittering on the ground. There's Archon standing on it now.
Stop it! Give me my thing! I go up to him.
One of them might have impaled their foot on it.
Plus 5, plus
I don't know if the guy. I don't know
I
if
shall
he's
roll for that. Yep. One of them has it impaled on their foot.
with the poison going into him, which ain't affecting him. What kind of creatures is this? So, like,
They're all
undead.
angelic.
What?
Angels, basically.
I'm gonna try.
These are like the most disgusting creatures you think you've ever seen.
I'm gonna try to jam the spike into its neck.
Okay.
How should I implement my nat 20 into this?
7 attacks worth of damage.
Okay.
For a nat 20, you'd roll double your damage. So I took that as an extra hit.
Okay.
So
93.
93?
Yep.
Hey, this thing's arm is now powder as the staff begins to slowly fall off to the side.
Awesome.
No longer supported. Still humming with energy.
I'm gonna fly over to the
Well,
staff.
I
see if I can
annihilated
smash
his arm
the
at
crystal.
least.
You gonna grab the staff?
No, I'm gonna fly over and see if I can smash this crystal.
Alright, make an attack roll
Grab it.
against the crystal.
Raptor smash it.
I missed. Total of 8.
That's a hit. Make a constitution saving throw. And then a wisdom saving throw.
And hope
10?
you make them both.
That's a fail.
And a what?
Wisdom saving throw.
17.
Okay, you pass that one. Your vision goes purple, as in a flash of bright purple glowing light. All the Archons fall down as no more than corpses. The
The big guy too?
the staff lets out a pulse of energy, and the imp falls to the ground unconscious. His eyes no longer have any hue to him other than a light lilac,
Oh.
and his face appears to be cracked with energy as the staff falls to the ground.
Everything else is dead though.
They're going to blast him with a necrotic bolt. Healing. To specify. Going to chain it off all of them. Just because I just got here and I don't know if any of them are actually hurt. This is 10, 22.
I know none of you took
30.
realistic damage, so.
Did we get any contact info?
I'm only down
Or hires
5.
for this mission.
No.
I only did base, so
Because I was
it
gonna
don't matter.
call
You're
the
fine.
boss and ask about those.
Okay. So these Archon all seem to have collapsed, and the staff is just laying there, no longer humming,
How big is the staff?
right next to the unconscious, slightly charred imp.
How big is the staff?
10 foot long.
Christ, okay.
Alright, now did my heal help his hand or help him look better?
Helped his hand.
My hand's looking better now?
Yeah, his face still looks exactly the same. He's still unconscious.
Okay. So Raj will head over.
And to pat out the fire charge I put into my hand.
Yeah.
Can I put a heal charge into it?
Yeah.
And then run over and onto him?
Yeah. He's at full hit points.
25,
He's just unconscious.
25 Arcana on that staff. Before I pick it up. We'll let them touch it again.
25, you don't detect any curses. There's extremely strong magical energy, but it doesn't match. It's not an energy that you've personally ever come across before.
Sweet.
This is far beyond anything that you have personally dealt with,
Sacrifice myself for the group.
I grab
Forgive
it.
yourself.
or even heard legend
I'll
of.
give you a warrior's
I'll
burial.
grab it.
As you grab it, the entire thing shrinks to about 3 feet long,
Sweet.
and the crystal goes dark.
The crystal broken?
No.
It's
Oh.
just I don't have the power to radiate it. We'll say,
I thought he had actually
or
broken
empower it. How's that?
No, it just shut down.
it. Suddenly, I'm glad I didn't reach the crystal.
I'll say out in quite a loud voice. I will be hunting you down, cunt. Let's go. Head back toward the portal.
The Imp's still unconscious.
I'll throw him over my shoulder, I guess.
Okay. Which hand do you grab him with? The soft one or the hard one?
I thought you fixed the. I thought his heel fixed.
Oh,
the
it's still
hand.
slightly soft.
The soft one, then. I
Okay.
guess.
As you pick him up the soft one, your hand stings. And it seems to burn when his face gets close to it. You notice that as your hand gets close to it, his eyes glow.
We'll set him down then. What was the chain demon's name?
Demon Knight.
Knight, I think something's wrong with your friend.
Damn fucking
Make a
little guy.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, good.
19 and 4 is 23.
Okay. You wake up and you can't see anything.
Oh fuck! Now I'm a blind nip.
Everything is just this dark purpley color.
Why is
And
everything
the
fucking
world
purple?
does not feel connected to you.
Huh?
You feel like you're floating like in the middle of like some kind of liquid. You can hear the echoes of people talking around you, but you can't quite make out their words.
Okay, good news. We dealt with the zombies. Bad news, I think you're blind.
Excuse me.
That's a great response.
He lets out a belch. Out comes this puff of like purple spores.
Guys, I can't see shit.
That's fine. Let's go.
Where? I can't see. Which way to go?
I touched him and my hand burned, so... Are his eyes still all glowy or whatever? Poke him with my finger.
Demon will
Which hand?
Other hand.
The other hand?
No, Jason.
As my finger droop.
As you touch him, the purple just sucks right out of his eye onto your finger as your entire finger starts to become limp.
I punched the chain demon.
You can see.
I can see it. Yay!
Problem. Is there like a corpse nearby? Can I run over and smack the corpse?
It does not travel.
Fuck.
27. Does it help him for healing?
No damage.
You have like dispel magic or something?
There's no damage. He can still move his finger. It just now has like this purple residue stuff on it, and instead of it being like hard plate, it's kind of malleable.
Oh, so it's not just like Play-Doh.
No.
Okay. But it's like flesh, kinda consistency-wise.
Somewhat. Just squishy.
Poke the chain demon.
You gonna make him blind.
Just to see. Just to see.
What's your intelligence? What's your
15.
intelligence?
15.
Doesn't seem to spread.
But how did it go off from me to him?
What's your intelligence?
16.
Smarter than us.
It attaches itself to the strongest.
That's kind of a nice compliment, but
No,
I'd
the
rather not
weakest.
have this.
No, what's your intelligence?
16, jump to him,
Intelligence
so
is
it's the
15.
weakest.
Maybe.
I'm going on theory here.
So I got the highest intelligence of the group here.
Well, until Roger stepped in the room.
Right. Obviously.
I can poke Raja, but I don't want to see what happens then.
You poke Roger, Roger's probably going to lay you the fuck out.
Yes.
So who took the staff now? Was that Raja or your chain demon?
Roger has it.
Okay.
Alright, Let's go back to Toka, back to Spire.
We need to.
We need to see
Confirm with
Igor and
Okay.
Alec.
We need to probably talk with the guy who hired us for this mission also.
I don't care about him at this exact fucking moment. Do you need anything to reclaim this?
The staff? What?
Did he want anything to show proof of you?
The head.
Head! So I'll walk over to the Archon. Or Archon's body.
Okay.
Can I have some help getting this thing's head off?
Yeah, I'll go
The
over
Chain
and help.
Demon and the Imp will go.
I mean, I could just try to tear it off, but...
I'll go over there and help.
Okay. So it takes you a few minutes, but you disconnect the head. Who else helping?
I was.
And the Chain Demon.
All three of you
I
make
gotta
a
lick by the
Constitution
hair.
saving throw.
19.
You're fine.
Constitution?
Mhm.
16.
19.
16.
Okay.
Gotta lick by the hair.
Chain Demon, make a medicine roll. Because of your history. Okay. This is not an undead. You've dealt with undead before. Okay? This is something that's been animated. The purple residue that you're finding on it seems to be a dust that seems to be infiltrating the bones and anywhere that there would have been a nervous structure, nervous system before. In fact, inside of the center of this thing's backbone and in its skull, you see these purple tendrils of like almost like moss or lichen reaching through what would have been its once brain cavity.
So,
As it gets on your fingers, you feel it kind of start to work its way in, but you're able to clean it off before it actually makes any type of foundation.
Can we get the head off at least?
Yeah.
Can I put it in a Toka storage thing?
Yeah.
it's not going to do any good. That's not who you're looking for. But you can bring it to him maybe to show
Well,
him. And
he
maybe
said
won't
to
be so
show us-
pissed at you guys.
He said to give him proof that we got whoever was causing this, and your dad left.
He was
so
just part of it.
This is the best we've got. And also, he probably damaged some of his property, so we're gonna have to deal with that.
How much of his property?
3 islands.
So you're gonna go and try and back in. Who's going back with the monk to hand in the head?
Guess it'd be him and Demon. Raj is heading back to Spire to fucking figure out what the hell's going on. with
Thank
the
you
rest
for
of
your
them.
help, Raja. Sorry for calling you.
That's fine. I'd rather
And
come in.
Imp, are you going with them too?
I'll go with Roger.
You're going with Raja?
I'll go back. I'll go
You're not blind now, right? Because the
No.
thing's on my finger?
Nope. I'm going back with you guys.
No, it's basically left him.
Oh, so it's on my finger still. But,
Yeah,
Okay.
your hands both feel like
Jello.
weird, uncomfortable.
Is there another body there too that has that?
All of them seem to be infused with this material.
I'll have big guy grab a fucking head, or just drag the fucking body along with him.
You can open up your portal and just grab as many as you want.
No, I just want one. For
These,
show and tell.
these are celestial bodies.
Take him.
Every fucking one.
I thought so.
It's my tower.
I thought so. I mean, come on, they're celestial. How often do you find
Celestial
celestial
undead.
corpses?
So we'll go back to...
So you take the Toka point.
Yeah.
Raja gets back to
I
Spire.
go invisible.
Okay, and we can
I'm
go
with
through. That's going to be a lot of research right there. Igor is even like, holy fuck.
We'll start on this fucking thing.
After he gets through his
Yeah.
current research,
Right.
because this is a conglomeration of what that research will build up to.
Right.
He tells you right away, I need to research these before I research that. Someone's far ahead of where we are.
Yes. It's my father.
Well, shit. Master. So, you guys get back to,
The cloaked figure or whatever.
to that happy mortuary. I can't remember what I named it now. I'll look back on the video maybe. He's happy with the success.
We told him about the islands.
Did you?
I tell him. Not.
Make a persuasion roll?
Not.
You already said you're telling him.
You gotta stop doing that because it bites you in the ass.
Wait. What if we say one of the undead coming out?
Make a charisma roll. Persuasion.
You have high deception?
No, he's telling him the truth. That's not deception. If he said that everything was perfect, that would be a deception.
I'm going with deception anyway.
No.
No.
It's a persuasion because you told him the truth.
Yeah.
I need to know how nice you were about telling him to know what his reaction was. So that's why a persuasion roll.
Oh, fuck no. I don't want to.
You already said you were doing it. That's why I said you gotta watch that shit because it will come to bite you in the ass. Occasionally
Yeah,
you'll
right.
let it slide, but
13.
Is the entire place ruined?
No.
What'd you lose?
3 islands.
Which 3?
I don't know.
Not the Celestials, right?
No.
No.
No, the
Oh,
Celestial
good. They
Island
pay
is...
way too much.
The Celestial Island is still there.
The demons?
You can encounter any demons.
Okay, good, because they pay a whole lot.
The first one and the second
Halflings
one.
and humans.
Screw them.
Your third group that you sent in there was on the first island, and your second group you sent in was on the second island. As far as they got.
Okay, so the
Those
halflings
are
and the
two we
humans,
lost.
that's
The
fine.
halfling and the human island and one more that we didn't go on.
That's fine, we can get those back. The other one, if that's one connected up to those, then, well, that would have been the elves, and
I was just trying to stop them from following
Maybe
us.
pretty
Didn't know
pissy,
that was
but-
going to happen.
we can get them to shut up too. Alright, so here's your 1,000 platinum.
You could deduct a fee from us.
No, we're happy with it.
Okay.
there would be no deducting. We'd be owing by a lot.
So you make 1,000 platinum that you can divvy up as you wish between your group.
You want to divide it amongst us or put it into group funds?
This sounds like a group
You
one.
could.
If I may make a suggestion from experience
I
with
know
party,
you guys don't have any money, so.
as 1,000, if you split it up, 300 for each of you, and then put 100 back into
Group
Primal
funds.
Logistics, and to kind of pay off what you've taken out a little bit of it, then you're helping out the company and making nice bank.
Okay, so 300
And that
for
makes it
me,
come out
you,
even.
and you, and then 100 for the company. Or
Yep, that's fine.
I'm not too partial towards money, so I'll take 100 out of mine to add it, so I'll just keep 200.
So 200 then into the
Don't
bank.
you want the extra money for supplies?
We're going to need that.
I'm also worried about all the money.
What is
I
it,
took
gold
out
or
of there
platinum?
earlier, but
Platinum.
Platinum, right?
Platinum.
all right, yeah. So I'll keep the 300.
Okay.
That's at 343 now.
Okay. You have a new piece of research. You have all successfully completed a collections job.
Yay.
So that takes care of your yearly requirement. And the two of you are now considered legitimate collections agents.
I've still got the thing on my hand.
Yes. Your finger is still limp. And your other hand is kind of droopy.
As soon as he gets back, send him over to fucking Igor and Malik and see what they can all figure
You go
out.
to Spire afterwards?
I'll go to Spire, yeah.
Alright.
Help, my hands aren't working. Is there a gift? Also, I need
Igor, Malik, and
Rex there also. I don't think he'll be able to help though.
No.
not Rek, Raja, and
I'll
you.
poke Rip.
So you need to do a Magitech roll.
Okay.
Okay, I want Malik and Raja to do an Arcana or Primal Spellcast roll.
Raja and Malik.
No.
So that's of no help.
12.
For Raja, yeah, it's a 19.
Can I
You-
make Tinker to this too?
You can't quite get a grasp of what's going on. It doesn't make sense to you.
Can I ask Zeke what's going on?
Unknown variables.
19 and 12.
Which was the 19?
Roger.
And that was Arcana. Raj has been studying the Bloodsteel Prima infusion.
Right.
This seems to be a sort of version of that, only instead of strengthening it seems to be warping.
Kind of like Malik's armor.
Kinda. Where it's trying to adapt to Malik's flesh. But it's also much like the torch. How it seems to adapt to new magical items that are put into it.
So would Malik get a advantage to Arcana check? Because that was a spell roll.
I'll let him do another check using Raja's information to work with.
When did you think you one day you're going to use all three character sheets?
Right. I'm sorry. All I can think to do is call in Raja.
That's fine.
Lucius had nothing to do with this.
I feel bad
can't help out with anything.
for undermining your chain demon.
No, you're not. Never mind. Not a fucking help in the goddamn world.
And I will give you advantage on this one, because you do have some experience with these focus items.
Oh, and fuck you. 12.
Just barely enough. His quote-unquote flesh has been corrupted by a new type of Prima essence that you don't quite recognize. It's kind of like the Prima. It's kind of like the Star Crystal essence. It's kind of different at the same time, where this seems to have its own idea of what it's doing.
Well, I'm with you guys, so. No.
Not necessarily following the idea of whatever it's clinging on to.
Did we all go back to Spare?
I'm
Yeah.
sure y'all would have followed him.
Yeah, alright.
So my hand's
good.
fucked.
And you've lost one of your shields.
Fuck!
I think you can make another one.
So my hands are fucked.
One of your fingers is slightly fucked, and
The other hand is...
part of your hand is slightly soft. Until you figure out how to purge it, or...
I got a question.
Make another Magicel roll?
What if I take a weapon, just a piece of shit dagger, and see if it can go onto the dagger? Come off him, go onto a dagger. Doubt it, but.
Brian!
It does not travel.
That's right, you just
Need
said
some
it before.
intelligence.
No,
Bitch
not
has
Kyle.
Bloodsteel armor, right?
Bitch
Bitch has Bloodsteel armor.
Yep.
I'm gonna meet up with Raja.
Raja's
with
in the same
Raja.
room.
Oh,
Raja's
I
right
thought...
there.
Alright. Can I... Is Bitch out?
Bitch is always at my side.
Touch Bitch. Bitch's armor specifically with the things.
Can bitch make an intelligence saving throw?
I doubt it highly.
So I just kind of run up and go...
You just fucked up as that guy again.
I mean, if it leaves you...
We see how you are. You're just by yourself.
You don't have any bonuses to an intelligence saving throw, I'm pretty positive.
Yeah, I do.
Oh shit!
-3! Yeah, I knew it was negative. I knew it
High
was.
roll.
I knew it was.
Come on, let's beat that 12.
Roll a fucking nat 20 on this one. It's gonna be a 17.
I don't know if I want you to beat that 12. Don't beat the 12.
I got a 13.
16 minus 4?
-3.
Minus 3?
Yeah, 3.
13. Okay. The essence does not leave your hand.
I fly away. You ain't getting me.
Who else around me has Bloodsteel? Anyone else here have Bloodsteel anything?
No, Malik doesn't have any. I don't have any.
Okay. Igor comes over, takes your hands, mutters an incantation, and your finger falls off. And the plate of metal that it was attached to on your hand also comes off.
Oh.
He's lost the finger.
As he takes those, smiles at you, walks away and steals them.
You lost your hand too.
What about my other hand?
You only took one piece of the armor plating off, and the rest of your hand is fine. You're missing a finger and one piece of armor plating.
You can replace it.
I guess I'm headed back to the workshop.
It'll take you 4 hours to rebuild the replacement for it.
I'll head back to the workshop.
Without making any rolls.
Nope, that's...
If you want to do it quicker than that, it would be a roll.
Would it be a Magicel roll or a Tinker roll?
Tinker.
I'll make a Tinker roll.
Okay, if you can do a Tinker roll, you can do it within less than a half hour.
Can I use Zeke to help me?
Yep. DC 15.
Nat 20.
Within a half hour, you have a new finger and plate attached.
My hands are all good?
Yep.
They're drooping?
Nope.
Okay.
No limp finger.
No squishy hands.
It's no more flaccid.
What about the hand though?
As hard and sturdy as his hard-on could be.
Yay. And I think I gave Igor
The rods are at full attention.
You did.
Yep.
I'm just happy my hands are okay. I need those to hit things.
Don't forget to put your rings back on.
And I'll put my rings back on.
Alright, so...
An eventful first adventure.
Can I pull it back to that place and get my other weapon?
Nope.
Why?
Because you'd have to go back to the actual company in order to get a pass to go back to the...
Oh, that's
because you cut apart the island, so the place that you had as a recorded place to go to is now floating thousands of feet away from
true.
where your weapon is.
Oh well, I'm down a weapon.
Just go to Lucid and get another.
Right?
Mr. Lucid, get me a sword.
You're Inspire.
What the fuck, man? I just made you that one.
You're Inspire.
I haven't even gotten the forges set up yet. Dumb man.
Lucid's over in his temple.
It's only a hop to skip in a portal.
Yeah, you can order one, but it would take Lucid at least a day to make one. Not a big deal. Alright, so, any other questions?
Nope.
So, in total, you guys made 50 experience points.
50.
You guys didn't kill much.
I kill almost anything.
Oh boy. I'm at 5,900.
More
But
than me.
you guys made some decent money and got some
I'm at
information.
6,550.
Got a lot of research info.
How the hell did I got higher XP than them?
Because... Oh, wait.
How's
This
that
guy?
65?
Well, I'm a level 5 D&D character, not a primal character.
He's
Same
6,500.
XP chart.
Oh, okay. I didn't think so.
I went through the chart and then
Yeah.
6,500 for him.
But my dad's here.
You're level 5, you should be 6,500 too.
Yeah, I just haven't wrote it down. That's the part number I'm caring about.
Oh.
I know I'm at base.
Okay. So,
Okay,
any
this makes me feel
questions?
better.
All good?
Dad here.
Sorry again if I made some bad calls.
No,
Hey, I
you
made
were
one
fine.
too, so don't worry about it.
No, that was actually kind of a fun game.
Yeah, it was. It
And
was
I
interesting.
thought it was very entertaining.
Definitely.
Yeah. I got to drop the first little bits of the corruption.
Mm-hmm.
I got to drop some backstory line that you knew was coming sooner or later. I got to drop more into the research that you guys are going to be working on. The Star Crystal, Igor will have research by the time the ship opens, the dock opens. And then from there he'll work on the next crystal. So it'll be a little bit before he has the full breakdown as to what's going on, but you guys will have more information before then. So, yeah, if you have any other questions, just message me during the week.
Okay. Sorry to run.
No,
Okay.
I completely understand. That's why I'm kind of shortening up what I was saying.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right,
You got
have
you.
fun. It was great having you. Tell your dad I say thank you.
Well done.
And we'll
Nice
see you
seeing
next
you.
week.
Yep, see you next week.
Okay, is that a nice asshole way to bring in your dad?
Wouldn't expect any less. soon as you said that, I'm like, I knew.
Now you see where the storyline's going.
So I said, as soon as you said that.
So what do you think of the infusion so far?
Very nice. Definitely gonna have to have those guys spend some time working on that.
Yeah, well, I can see my M's gonna be useless.
Why? Dude, we were fighting Undead. Both of our characters, for the most part, was useless. That wasn't the issue.
You had the highest defense, and
I still got hit.
warriors.
Yeah, and?
But you didn't take any real damage.
Yeah.
No.
You know? And when it came to the undead, they're not going to be able to do much of anything to damage you, period. Because of just your natural defenses.
Right. Just the celestial damage would have been something.
If you had had anything other than poison damage, like celestial, radiant, fire, or anything like that, you know, then they would have been fucked.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just put burning oil on your weapon, for example. Or flaming oil. You can... Your poisons don't necessarily have to be like natural type effects. The poisons could also be like as soon as it becomes...
Well, I do have 4 of those death lilies.
Yes, you do.
Ghost lilies, yeah.
Huh?
Yes, you do.
What did you say?
Ghost lilies.
Ghost lilies.
Yep.
I want to see if I can make some kind of potion. Or whatever that can go on my weapons or whatever, into my weapon that will affect them.
So first you'd want to research it.
I was just going to say that.
Okay,
Before you waste them.
So you would research the ghost lilies to find out what kind of potions you can make with them that are known. Okay, and if you're going to make one of those known type of potions, then that's going to be 1 DC rating. Challenge rating. If you're going to create a new potion based upon what you know that these lilies can do, okay, then that would be a slightly harder DC.
By a lot.
Because you're creating a new recipe. But like with ghost lilies, if you're trying to make a speak with undead, talk with the dead potion, or detect undead, then that's a basic simple potion.
No, I want something that's gonna...
You're trying to make a wraith form potion, and that's an advanced potion.
A what?
Wraith form. It temporarily makes you an undead creature.
No, I'm looking for... I was thinking maybe I can use it to make something that's gonna cripple them.
No, Wraith Lily.
Ghost Lily is not going to really get you that one so much. That would be more an Ichor of the Undead that you would be using.
Which we might have been able to find some if we had time to scout around all of the islands.
How was I supposed to know that was going? We might not be recording.
We are. I'm just busting your balls. My phone was about to die.
Honestly, that was perfect, though.
Yeah, it was.
It was a perfectly great idea. It was an awesome implementation. And in any circumstance other than the elemental plane of air, it would have been perfect.
It would have worked exactly the way you wanted it to.
Yeah.
As soon as you said you wanted to do that, I'm just, oh.
Okay. But we're in the elemental plane of air, where these islands are actually falling infinitely. So as soon as you disconnected them and broke the magical tether in between them, they were no longer joined. They became separate islands, so they started drifting their own directions.
I'm over it.
Yeah, pretty much. So I knew it, my character didn't, that's why I didn't stop you.
And the graveyard people, they can go and they can fetch their islands back.
Eventually. It might take a bit, but they can do it.
Yeah. I mean, they are the Elysium Hills. They are the...
That's what they do.
high-end graveyard. That's why they pay us.
Yeah, wait till they go there and inspect it and find out a lot of the celestial ones are gone.
Blame that on whoever raided the place.
Exactly. They wouldn't think those guys would have any need for any of them.
No. But thank you all for joining us tonight. Like, subscribe,
share, and all that
share,
good shit.
Yeah. Comment. Let us know how I suck.
Come back next week and watch Jeff do something else stupid.
Yeah, y'all come back now, yeah?
This group's gonna do some really dumb shit.
It's gonna be hilarious.
Oh god, yeah. This group don't care.
Have fun.